Caribbean Corner webinar today. Morning, Cecilia. Hi. Hello, everybody. Great to see you all. Okay, so Lauren, you're on the screen at the moment. Do you want to tell us who you are, where you're from, and what your prize is today?
Yes, hello everyone. I'm Lauren and I look after a beautiful collection of properties across Mexico, the Caribbean, and now Europe. But today I'm focusing all about Jamaica. Hello. I'm from AM Resorts, AMR Collection. We've just rebranded as. So yeah, it's a really exciting time for us. Today I'm going to be giving away a 4-night stay at Breathless Montego Bay.
Super, thank you very much. That's an amazing prize. So you all need to listen very, very carefully. So Conrad, you're back in the room now. We can hear you.
Yes, good morning or good afternoon, everybody. I'm at Calabash Cove in beautiful St. Lucia and one of our water's edge cottages here. And I'm a bit scrambling this morning, but I'll get into my groove shortly. So super. Nice to be here.
And your prize today, you've got the £50 over $60, depending on where in the world the winner is from.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Super. Okay, thank you, Conrad. We're looking forward to hearing more about the Calabash Cove very soon. And last but not least, we've got Luke.
Hello, everybody. Good morning, good afternoon, everyone. My name is Luke, Business Development Manager for Blue Diamond Resorts. And today I'll be talking to you about the Planet Hollywood Cancun Customer Heras. And my prize today is £50 as part of the reward program.
Super, thank you very much. Okay, so Luke, you're going to kick us off today, taking us to Mexico. So the stage is yours.
Thank you very much, Sarah. Hello, guys, again. I'm just going to share my screen. Give me 2 seconds. Okay, I'm assuming everyone can see my screen okay.
Oh, good.
Fantastic. Thank you very much, Sarah. Okay, so just quickly, Blue Diamond Resorts owns now the franchise for Planet Hollywood, and we've got 2 properties as it stands open. We have had Costa Rica in the Papagayo Gulf area open for a couple of years now. And recently in January this year, we've opened the doors to our Planet Hollywood in Cancun. Since we've opened the property, it's been absolutely fantastic. The feedback we've had has been superb. And you will see, obviously, in the next sort of 10-15 minutes, the reason why it's gone down really, really well in the Caribbean. And it's also the most spoken about hotel in the Caribbean at the moment. So the background about Planet Hollywood, if you don't know, the background about Planet Hollywood, it actually started by 4 movie stars. And that was Arnold Schwarzenegger, Sylvester Stallone, Bruce Willis, and Demi Moore. So they all started the franchise of Planet Hollywood. Then they wanted to go into the hotel sort of industry, and then we picked up, obviously, as all-inclusive properties from there onwards. As I've mentioned, we opened this in January, and as you can see, the overview of a property, it's a fantastic beachfront location, plenty of room in the property. You know, we've got different areas of the property as well. We've got an adult scene, which I'll touch base on in a second with you guys. We've got a family area as well. But in total, it's got 898 rooms. So one of our larger property under the Blue Diamond umbrella sort of portfolio of this particular property. So, yeah, so it's a fantastic hotel. So just a few key selling points on what makes Planet Hollywood in Cancun a little bit more special, really. So we've got our fabulous beds. Our fabulous beds are handcrafted over in Canada, and they are shipped out then over to the property. You know that they are absolutely fantastic. The beds are, and if you've not experienced them before, or if you've been to one of our Royalton properties where we've got the dream beds, they're exactly the same. They are fantastic to sleep in. We've got our main events guarantee. So what this basically means is in our overtime sports bar, we have any major sporting events guaranteed to be on at our main events guarantee. Not only that, because obviously Planet Hollywood, the franchise is actually based on movie themes. So for example, you'll go around the hotel, you'll have movie memorabilia all the way around the hotel. So we've got the first car out of Fast and Furious, for example, Paul Walker's car in the lobby area. We've got things like Michael Jordan's basketball jersey when he was in Space Jam. We've even got the original sort of dinosaur from Jurassic Park, the models for Jurassic Park. So We've got plenty going on in there and plenty of opportunity, obviously, for pictures, etc. So we also put on things like the Oscars nights as well. So again, if there's any major events when it comes down to movie themed, we'll have them on in Sports Bar as well. We have something called Plugged In. This gives you unlimited free Wi-Fi throughout the whole resort. So again, fantastic being on the beach, around the pool area, if you want to call your friends and family, just to rub it in a little bit, you know, and show them that amazing beachfront location. You can do that and it'll be free of charge for you to do that as long as you use the Wi-Fi. We have something different as well, which is called your soundtrack. So when you're checking into your hotel, you'll be asked if you want to create your own soundtrack. So what happens is, for example, if you're into a bit of rock and roll, if you want a bit of Bon Jovi, anybody, please don't judge me when I say Bon Jovi, is one of my favorites. I could pick the theme track of Bon Jovi if I wanted to and have, you know, similar artists. When you go into your room for the first time, that soundtrack you've created will be playing into your room. The answer to your next question is yes, you can turn it off. You don't need to listen to Bon Jovi 24/7. It's fine. Also, you can download an app. Once you've downloaded the app, your soundtrack will be on there and you can listen to it on the pool or around the pool area or on the beach, wherever you are if you wanted to do that. So amazing. We also offer something else what only Royalton offer, and that is our online room selector. So what that basically means is once you've made the reservation at Planet Hollywood Cancun, you can go onto the direct website, click on the online room selector, put in your booking reference, and you can actually pre-select your room. Now there is a charge. It does start from $60 upwards, and we do cap it at $120, depending on which room category you have booked. Just want to give you an overview of some of the pictures in resort, and as you can see, this is one of our pool areas where we've got our plunge pools. This is actually taken from one of our private cabanas. So we have the pool area private cabanas. So if you're celebrating birthdays, anniversaries, honeymoons, things like that, you can actually rent out one of these private cabanas, which is fully stocked with international branded drinks. It's weighted service as well, and you've even got your own TV in there as well. And these start from around $100 for the day. Again, just some other areas from the pool areas, which we've taken some shots. And this is what we call our Walk of Fame. So this is a pool area in the adult scene area, which is for adults only. And this is, like I say, called the Walk of Fame. Absolutely amazing. We have an upgrade, which is called Star Class. So again, if you don't know what Star Class is, it's to give you a VIP experience when you're here. So this will give you the best of absolutely everything in resort. So first of all, you get a butler service, and the butler service will be there for the duration of your stay. You get what we call a preferred room location. So what that basically means is you'll be guaranteed to be in the best location of the hotel if you upgrade your customers to Star Class. We give you complimentary access to the hydrotherapy pool in the spa area. We also give you a pillow menu, but also you will get a private and more personalized check-in and check-out service with premium drinks. You'll get certain areas around the hotel as well, which are like lounge areas, which you can use for only Star Class members only. And again, in there, you'll have finger buffet food. And again, all your premium service will be in there for you. The average price to upgrade your customers is around £100, around $120 per person per day to upgrade to have what we call the Star Class VIP experience. We've got another area you can upgrade your customers to, which is called Adult Scene. So again, this is a segregated part of the main property, which will be for adults only. Now, there's another 332 rooms here in Adult Scene. And again, the beauty of putting your customers into Adult Scene is that they can use the full facilities of the main Planet Hollywood Hotel. So it's a bit of a 2-for-1, really, when you look at it that way. Now, the average selling price to upgrade your customers to Adult Scene is only around £120 per person to upgrade for the duration of your stay. So that would be around $160 roughly to upgrade your customers to Adult Scene. And obviously it's 18 and above. Remember, it's a segregated part of the hotel. It's not a separate hotel. Sleep famously. So we have a lot of room categories when it comes down to what we can offer in resort. So your leading room category is actually a junior suite, but we do offer ocean view rooms, swim out rooms. We've got our entourage suites, which are our family rooms. We've even got directors suites, 1 and 2 bedrooms, and also swim out. And we've got our producer suites, which we've got 2 and 3 bedroomed producer suites. In your rooms, as you can see, top left-hand corner here is our leading room, which is our junior suite. You've also got the entourage suite at the bottom left-hand corner, which is our family suite. As you can see, you've got a partition, what goes across, and the actual sofa turns into a sofa bed. And you've also got our producer suite here as well, so it gives you a good insight of what the properties look like. Sorry, the rooms look like even. They are fully equipped with all the latest gadgets in there as well. So we have USB charging stations. As you can see, you've got flat screen TVs with satellite television. You've got a mini bar in there, which has got the international branded drinks, soft drinks in there as well as. And we also give you a telephone in there. Now, the telephone you can make to a landline call. As long as it's to a landline telephone, we give it you free of charge. So there's no charge for using that phone. If it's to a mobile telephone, unfortunately, there is a charge, but you've got your free Wi-Fi, obviously, to use to take advantage of any WhatsApp and Messenger there if you needed to do that. And again, just a bit of an overview there of what our standard room looks like, and the view if you do book one of our fabulous swim out rooms there as well for you. This is our producer suite there as well, so fantastic large rooms there. And it's a fantastic room category if you can afford to book one of these. So we have something called Crave. Now, Crave is our experience world of flavors. So this is where we've put actually all of our restaurants in one area. It keeps it nice and simple in resort. So what we've got is 11 restaurants, 10 which are a la carte, 1 which is an international buffet. Our restaurants are reservation free. You can use our restaurants as many times as you like for the duration of your stay. We do not cap how many times you use our a la carte restaurants. If you wanted to go to the steakhouse every night, you can do that, absolutely fine. Obviously for breakfast and lunch, you would have to use the international buffet. For evening meal, you've got the choice of 11 fantastic themed restaurants. So you have things like our teppanyaki bar and sushi. We've got our steakhouse, we've got a Mexican, we've got the Gusto Italia, we've got the Sultra Indian, we've even got Guy's Burger Joint on site, which is absolutely amazing. I'm sure the guys in the US will tell us a bit more about that because we don't have that in the UK, but I've been told Guy's Burger Joint is absolutely amazing. So we've even got our chef's table as well, which is our Sixth Sense. So if again, anybody's celebrating anything in resort and it's a large party you've got with yourself, you can actually use the Sixth Sense and have your own private chef. Obviously, again, there is a charge for that. So again, plenty of option when it comes down to food. Again, just an overview of what the Shores Beach Club restaurant looks like. Our Eastern Sushi Teppanyaki Bar, Gusto, which is our Italian, and also our steakhouse. We've got 9 bars. Again, the bars are situated all over the resort. So again, nice and spread out. We've got our Overtime Sports Bar where we've got the sports guarantee in there. We've got our Premier Bar, Twist Social Bar. We've even got our own coffee house on site as well. So if you are a coffee fanatic like myself, fantastic. That's where you'll find me with my laptop working with plenty of Americanos there. We've even got Blue Lagoon, which is our Lazy River Grotto Bar. So once you're on our Lazy River, which I'll touch base on in a second, halfway round, you'll stop in the Blue Lagoon. You can have a couple of tequilas and continue around the Lazy River. How amazing is that? And again, just to show you, obviously, everything there is, I'm sure you've got some of our favourites on there. You know, you can see Jim Beam in there, Jack Daniels, etc., Gordon's Gin. So again, just to show you, everything is international branded and premium drinks there at our bars. That's not me, before you ask. I've never stepped foot into a gym. And we've got our pumped fitness centres. Again, you can see here, you've got all your free weights. We've got all the latest gadgets in there as well. But we've also got a world-class spa on site as well. Experiences. So we have something called Planet Play. And Planet Play is actually a trampoline park, which is on site. Again, there is an extra charge, and I'll touch base on that in a second for you. But we also have children's clubs. Now, the kids clubs range from the age of 4 to 12, where we'll have obviously lots of crafts, lots of games, latest games consoles in there. We also have a teens club as well from 13 to 17. And in there, you've got pool tables, you've got air hockey, you've got all your arcade machines in there. And again, we've got a quiet room in there. So if they just want to go and bury their heads in their phones, they can do that absolutely fine. We've even got a theatre showing the latest films in there. It actually got a capacity of seating of 76 people. So again, it's a fairly large one to have on site. And again, you've got even got your classic films being shown there as well. We've got a 9-hole mini golf course on site. Again, this is all part of the all-inclusive. So again, take advantage of that if you are in resort. And this is just your Planet Play. So again, just some of the prices on there. So you can see you can use the trampolines for an hour. It's only $17 US, or for 30 minutes, $10. We've got our neon motorcycles. We've got our virtual reality experience on there. We've got mini sports simulators, including golf simulator in there. So again, we've got plenty going on there for a very reasonable price. We've got 2 splash parks on site. One of them is Jurassic Splash Park, which is based on the film Jurassic Park with dinosaurs around it. We've also got Shipwreck Cove, which is based on the Pirates of the Caribbean theme. We've got something called Labyrinth, which is a huge, huge maze. We're still looking for the start of the year in January, still looking for the winner of hide and seek in there. They're in there somewhere. We've got a lazy river, which goes around the whole of the resort. Again, you can use that bar halfway round. And we've even got a flow rider. So for, the kids who want to go and have the experience on a surfboard experience, they can do that. Or the big kids like myself, I'll be straight on there, not a problem. Weddings. We cover all weddings in resort. It could be anything from a 2-person wedding all the way up to a large party wedding, sorry. So again, we can try and suit anybody's needs. So again, if you've got any questions or queries about weddings when it comes down to Planet Hollywood, please contact myself. I can put you in the right direction to our weddings team, who can tell you about our packages there as well. But following on the theme of movies, we have a Bollywood wedding. So again, if anybody's celebrating or wants to celebrate a sort of traditional Indian wedding or Asian weddings, we have all religions which we can cover, but it will be in a movie theme of Bollywood. Extras, we do have a souvenir site and memorabilia shop on site, which you can obviously go and purchase things before you can come home for sort of gifts, that kind of thing. I've mentioned about the poolside cabanas already, and we also have our sister company called Nexus on site, and they will obviously arrange all your excursions out and about at a discounted rate if you do use Nexus with you staying in the property. So we always recommend using them if you again are on site with us. The last thing I just want to touch base on before I show you a quick video of the property is our reward program. If you're not signed up already, please do so. It's the Planet Hollywood rewards.co.uk. We are giving away up to £20 per booking, each booking you log. And the only terms and condition is it's got to be a minimum of 7 nights. So please, if you haven't done that already, please do so after this webinar and start claiming for bookings. So I just want to say thank you for your time. I'm going to leave you with a short video before I pass you back over to Sarah. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Luke. That was brilliant. I think we all want to go there now and have that rock star treatment. So brilliant. So I'm going to hand over to Lauren now. Lauren, are you there?
I am here, yes.
Yes.
Fab. I do have a confession to make before we get started. I think I said a 4-night stay we were giving away. Actually, it's a 3-night stay, 4 days.
4 days.
So just a little disclaimer. I just didn't want any backlash on that. Cool. So I shall share my screen and get started, shall I?
Go for it.
Fab. Cool. So everyone should be able to see this okay.
Yep.
And just trying to get the... There we go. Perfect. So yeah, thanks so much for joining, everyone. Lovely to have you with us virtually. So I'm Lauren and I look after AM Resorts, or the AMR collection, as we are now going to be known going forward. So at the moment, we're just celebrating our 20th anniversary, and in line with that, we are rebranding. So you'll notice the logo looks a little bit different than you might have remembered previously, and we'll now be known as AMR Collection rather than AM Resorts. Something to get your head around. I'm still struggling, I have to say, but yeah, so I'm Lauren and I look after the UK and Irish markets. So the AM Resorts AMR collection is huge and ever expanding. The majority of our properties are actually located in Mexico along the Caribbean side. We also have properties along the Pacific side, in the Dominican Republic, Jamaica, a few others dotted around in other places like Costa Rica. And now more recently, we have ventured into short haul as well. So we have properties located across Spain, the Balearic Islands and Greece as well. So it's ever expanding. So just a little recap of the brands that we have. So the AMR collection is made up of several different brands. So this triangle here is a kind of handy visual guide with regards to where these sit in terms of price point. So as you can see at the top there, we've got Zoetry. So Zoetry is the highest price point brand that we have within the collection. These properties are characterized by a real focus on wellness and relaxation. They are a lot smaller in size than some of the other properties. So they will be between about 30 and 100 rooms. And they are very, very chilled, very relaxed atmosphere. So not too much going on at these properties at all. People actually often think that Zoetry is adults only. Technically, it's not adults only, but it's not the place that you want to send children that want to have lots of entertainment and lots going on. And then just under that, we've got Secrets and Breathless, and these are both adults only brands, but they're very different. So Secrets, perfect for honeymooners, perfect for couples. They're not sandals resorts, so you wouldn't kind of feel like you have to be in a couple. However, they do work really well for couples and honeymooners, as I say, but yeah, you could definitely travel there in groups of friends. And then Breathless, as I said, adults only, but totally different vibe. So Breathless is all about the party. Think theme parties throughout the day. There'll be things like silent discos. The rooms will be very different in their style, but nothing drops. It's still a very high standard. And actually, sometimes Breathless can come in at a higher price point than our Secrets branded properties. And then just under that, we've got Dreams. So we did have Dreams and Now as two separate brands. The majority of the Now properties have actually now rebranded to become Dreams properties. So some of the ones that you may remember as Now, like Now Larimar is now Dreams. Now Sapphire is going to be rebranded to Dreams. Now Onyx is going to be rebranded, or has already been rebranded, to Dreams. So just something to bear in mind. These Now properties have been renovated over the past few years, and they are really up to a high standard. So you can rest assured that they're perfect for your clients that are used to the Dreams product. And then just at the bottom there, we've got Sunscape and Allure. So these are our 4-star brands. So Sunscape is our 4-star long haul brand, and Allure is our short haul 4-star brand. At the top there, you can see something called Sip, Savor and See. Ordinarily, we have a dine around option for clients. However, currently it is postponed at pretty much all of the resorts, I believe, but it will be something that we'll bring back. So just FYI, the way it works is that clients that are staying at Zoetry, for example, could dine at any of the resorts that sit underneath them in this pyramid, but clients staying at Dreams, for example, wouldn't be able to dine at Secrets or Breathless. So it doesn't go the other way. So it's fairly self-explanatory. Just a quick recap with regards to what we offer. So we are all inclusive, and we have gourmet a la carte dining, no reservations needed at all for us either, no wristbands. We offer 24-hour room service. And of course, we have those top shelf spirits on offer as well. We've got lots of entertainment going on. As I said earlier, the entertainment will really differ depending on which resort they're staying in. So for example, I mentioned Zoetry, very relaxed, not too much going on in terms of entertainment. However, if your clients were staying at a Sunscape or a Dream branded property, there'd be a lot more going on. We do have something called our Clean Complete verification, which has been implemented in light of the COVID pandemic. So we are quite lucky that we are all inclusive and we offer kind of the perfect post-COVID holiday. We have implemented this, so it's basically a 360-degree hygiene and safety protocols. So the second your clients arrive in the resort, they'll notice differences, like we've streamlined check-in and check-out. We have tags on the doors which say that the room has been cleaned and sanitized. There'll be enhanced cleaning going on throughout the resort. Everything is pretty much open as normal. So as I said earlier, we are gourmet a la carte dining. So we do have maybe a buffet restaurant for breakfast and one buffet restaurant for lunch, but the majority of them are a la carte. So all of those restaurants aren't affected too much. We do have our kids clubs, which are open as normal. So the Explorers clubs and the core zone are all open as normal. Our gyms are all open as normal, and our spas are all open as normal. We are offering 14-day quarantine assurance guarantee as well. So if your clients were to test positive before they left the resort to travel home, then they would be able to stay in the resort for 14 days to quarantine. I should mention as well, we are offering the free antigen tests on property for guests before they leave. So what would happen is they would check in, tell the front desk when they're traveling back, they arrange the antigen test in time for them to have the results back. And then if anything went wrong, very unlikely, and they tested positive, they would have that assurance of being able to stay in the resort for 13 days to quarantine. So I'm all about Jamaica today. So today we are focusing on Jamaica. As you guys from the UK and Ireland know, unfortunately Mexico and the Dominican Republic are on our red list at the moment. So Jamaica is kind of the main option for us in the long haul market. So first up is Secret, and the Secrets branded properties that we have in Jamaica are Secret St James and Secrets Wild Orchid Montego Bay. So as you can see, they are located right next door to each other. And the way these properties work is that although they are sold separately, guests do actually have access to all of the facilities in both of these properties. The thing I would probably describe as being most different between these two properties is that Secrets Wild Orchid is where all of the restaurants and bars are, and Secret St James is just kind of the accommodation and the pool areas. So for the most part, I would recommend for clients that want to have a bit of a quieter stay, maybe Secret St James might be better for them. And for clients that want to have a bit more going on, Secrets Wild Orchid might be the one to go for. You'll notice as well that the decor is slightly different. So these properties had renovations, I believe it was 2018 or so. So it's not too far in the past, really, if you consider the fact that we've been in lockdown for a long time. Last time I visited was just before we went into lockdown here in the UK. And when I visited, I absolutely loved it. It was looking really, really fresh and modern still. And the lovely thing about the AMR collection in general is that they are really good at updating the resorts as they go. They never get too tired or anything like that. So this is an example of one of the rooms from Secret St James. So this is a junior suite room. So as you can see, it's super spacious. You've got that king size bed. In all of the rooms, we have the Nespresso machines. We have the tablets that you can order room service on and see what's going on throughout the day. We have our mini bar that is restocked daily. And this is the bathroom area. So this is the way the rooms are laid out. You kind of have the shutters between the bedroom and the bathroom. And then you've got the bathtub, the double basin, then you have a shower and separately a toilet as well. So this is the decor at Secrets Wild Orchid. So as you can see, slightly different. I guess this kind of has a bit more of a fun tropical feel to it than Secret St James in terms of the decor. Same rules apply. You've got the tablet in the room. You've got the mini bar, which is restocked daily. And this is the bathroom here as well. So very similar in terms of the layout. We have lots of different room categories available across both of these resorts. So we have our standard rooms, so the ones I just showed you. We can also offer preferred club rooms. So preferred club swim out suite is an option that we have for guests that want to upgrade their room at Secrets Wild Orchid. We do offer preferred club for pretty much all of the room categories. So you'll always see you'll have the choice of booking either a junior suite or a preferred club junior suite. And a preferred club option room is really essentially like a VIP service. So they will have, generally the rooms are the same, but they have upgraded amenities in the room. And they will also have access to preferred club only areas within the resort, such as a preferred club lounge, a preferred club pool. They'll also receive their private check-in and check-out, so it's definitely worth doing. Just some images from around the resort here. So we've got the pool with the swim up bar here. You've got a beautiful, beautiful stretch of beach, which is pretty long. And just some more images here of the hotel in general. As I mentioned earlier, we do offer gourmet a la carte dining, no reservations needed. This is our Oceana restaurant, which is offering seafood. We also have an Italian restaurant, a French restaurant, which is the same kind of at all of the resorts, to be honest. And then there'll always be a restaurant which has a focus on the local cuisine. So for example, at this resort, it would be Blue Mountain, which is the Jamaican cuisine. A lovely thing that they do here as well is they have a jerk chicken truck that goes along the front of the beach throughout the day, and that's throughout lunchtime, I should say. And it's kind of like a ice cream guy who goes along with the cart, but you can just go there and get your jerk chicken. So of course you've got all of the dining options you could ever wish for, but honestly, when I go there, the jerk chicken is amazing, just out on the beach for lunch. So this is one of the preferred club areas that I was mentioning just a second ago. So this is the preferred club piano bar that's located just off the lobby area in Secret St. James. We do offer lots of weddings. As I said earlier, Secrets is great for weddings, great for honeymooners in particular. We have lots of different wedding packages available, right the way from a complimentary wedding package, which is complimentary when the required room category is booked for 7 nights or more. So have a look on our media site that I'll share the details a bit later, and you can see all of the different wedding packages that we have available. Similar to Planet Hollywood, we do actually offer the Asian weddings as well, so we can offer the larger wedding groups. We have different packages that range from a day to 5 days, so the possibilities are endless. And then we're hopping over to Breathless Montego Bay. So if you remember from that pyramid earlier, so Breathless is adults only again, but it is totally catered towards those kind of clients that want to have a bit more of a sociable experience when they get away. So think pool parties, think silent discos, that kind of thing. And of course, today we're talking about Jamaica, so we're talking about Breathless Montego Bay. So these are just some photos from around the resort. So as you can see, the pool area here is amazing, and they've got a beautiful swim up bar. One thing to highlight specifically at Breathless Montego Bay is that it's located pretty much next to Secrets St. James and Secrets Wild Orchid, and it's just separated by this bridge here, this sky bridge. So the way it works is that clients that are staying at Breathless are actually able to use the facilities at Secrets. It doesn't work the other way around. So clients that are staying at Breathless have got all of their dining options in resort, and they've also got all of the dining options next door at the Secrets property. So that brings their dining options up to like 18 or something ridiculous. So they would totally never get bored. So these are some images of how the rooms look here. So this is an example of one of the Allure and Exhale Club Ocean View King rooms. So as you can see, decor is totally different here, a lot more sleek and modern, I would say. In terms of the amenities in the room, very similar to next door at the Secrets properties. You have the tablet in the room, you have the Nespresso machine, you have the mini bar, which is restocked daily. And at these resorts, you usually get a welcome bottle of something nice as well. The lighting in these rooms, I know that sounds a bit strange, but the lighting in these rooms is really cool. You have lots of different mood lightings available. and the shower as well. So just addressing the elephant in the room here, the shower is obviously very much not private. So if you were traveling with a group of girlfriends or something like that, some of the rooms do have the curtains which go around, and some of them can be frosted. Again, I would always check your product guide before booking, just to make sure you're booking the appropriate thing for your clients. So in terms of dining, I've already mentioned the dining options here are fabulous, but this has to be my favorite area in this property. So the Attitude Bar, and there is also a restaurant up there as well, is great. So it's the highest rooftop bar in Montego Bay. So you've got fabulous views all over Montego Bay. As you can see there, it's a lovely setting. So this is the restaurant area. So it's gorgeous. This part of the resort, this area is actually reserved for certain guests within the property. So you need to book an allure room category to be able to access these properties. Exhale room category to be able to access these restaurants at the top here. And just some photos of some of the other dining options throughout the resort. So as I said, you've got loads of different options. I mentioned earlier lots of the activities and entertainment that's going on. So this is the Wink Bar in the lobby area. So here they'll have things like the silent discos, and people go here kind of to have a drink before their dinner. There'll be some little canapes and there's a bar in there. So it's a really nice area for them to all get together. And then last but not least, I think I might be running a little bit short on time, so just going to run through Zoetry Montego Bay very quickly. So Zoetry, as I mentioned earlier, is our really luxurious product. These are boutique properties. So this property in Montego Bay is pretty small. It's under 50 rooms. So the resort here is located very close to the airport, which is super handy for getting there very quickly, because those of you who know Montego Bay know that the traffic can be a bit of a pain sometimes. So it's great that this property is located literally maybe a 10-minute drive from the airport, if that. Here are just some of the room categories here. So this is the Junior Suite Ocean View with soaking tub. So as you can see, the level of luxury is really stepped up a notch. Don't forget, you've got the same things in the room. So you've got the same tablet in there. You've got the daily restock minibar, but it's an upgraded minibar. You have the upgraded bathroom amenities, which are all by Bulgari. And the swim out suites here are stunning. So this is the lobby area here. So I wanted to include this because I have lovely memories of walking into this lobby area. It's just very zen, very relaxing. When you walk in, it's very bright and airy, and they'll immediately offer you a green juice, or I mean, I would probably rather have a Prosecco or champagne, but a green juice works as well. As you know, Zoetry is all about the wellness. So they're very, very big on that. They've got a cool little cocoa cafe in this corner over here, where they do lots of green juices and things throughout the day. So once you arrive, you really get a vibe of the resort in general. Just one pool here. So we have this pool, and then there is the spa pool as well. So as you know, it's a smaller property, so one pool is plenty. This is the spa area. And again, dining options. You'll never find a buffet at Zoetry. They're all a la carte dining options here. This Canoa restaurant is stunning. I love it. It's got amazing setting just out with the jetty there. You can see it's so beautiful. We also have another open air restaurant here, which is Koyaba. And my favorite place is Jerky Joe. So this is a little shack that's on the beach run by Joe, as the name suggests. It's an amazing place to just chill at for lunchtime with your feet in the sand, having some jerk chicken, jerk pork, and a nice beer. I've already mentioned that Zoetry is all about the wellness. So we do have a beautiful yoga deck here, and we offer lots of wellness and spiritual experiences. There'll be lots of classes going on, meditation classes and things like that. We do have Endless Privileges available here for guests. Endless Privileges is essentially the name of the all-inclusive that we have. So here we do Endless Privileges inclusions, such as a private catamaran sail one evening with wine or champagne. We usually offer complimentary lounge passes at Montego Bay Airport. So that's a little recap of our Jamaican properties. I did mention our media download site a couple of times, so you guys can find pretty much all of the information you need on our media download site, and this is applicable for UK, Irish, European, US markets. It's all the same, so you can find everything on there. We have our master agent course, which is what you can complete to become a master agent. And we are on social media. So for the UK and Irish agents, please follow us on AMR Agents and AMR Agents UK. And that's it from me. So I hope that was useful.
Thank you very much, Lauren. Yeah, it's great to have an overview of the different properties and the categories and where they fit in the triangle. So yeah, no, it's brilliant. Or pyramid, triangle, pyramid,
same thing.
No, brilliant. Thank you. You've got quite a few people that have been asking questions in chat. So if you want to go through and just like have a look at those, and then we're going to move across from Jamaica. We're going to go across now to St. Lucia, and we've got Conrad live from resort. Conrad, hello.
Hello, good afternoon, everybody.
How's things?
Well, things are really good, actually. Funny enough, I think if anybody had told me a few months ago that it would be so good, I would not have believed it. You know, I always feel a little awkward when I go after these hotels because I used to do that for 20 years. And now I do the extreme opposite. So I just want to make sure that we all sort of step back a little bit, slow down, and get into the mood for a place like Calabash Cove. And I would suggest we play maybe the video first, and then I talk afterwards about the resort a little bit, if you don't mind.
No, that's perfect. Let me do it now for you. Okay, so we're going to show you the video of Calabash Cove coming up.
Let's hope it works. Thank you, Sarah. I'm not sure how well it played on your side. It was a little jerky on my side. So that's the challenges of the internet. As you saw, it's very small. It's extremely different from what we just saw a while ago. Calabash Cove has only 26 suites and junior suites. It's adults only. We're located in a nice secluded little cove. Privacy is a big thing for us. A little distancing, a lot of space is a big thing for us. You know, I always say that all this glitzy stuff is luxury, but also a lot of space, the ability to kick back, to not have to worry about a lounge chair or a line or a dinner reservation is also luxury. And the availability of just letting go and being bored can be quite a wonderful thing. The 26 accommodations come in 3 room categories. We saw all of them briefly in the video. I'm in one of our water's edge cottages right now, where you have a full-size living room. The bedroom is behind me, and an oversized patio. Then, of course, an outdoor rain shower and a private plunge pool. And what makes these so special is that they're really very, very close to the ocean. I mean, you can spit into the Caribbean from the patio if you want to. And there's nothing in front of you, no walkway, no road, no a lot of people walking in front. So they're really very, very unique and difficult to find anywhere else in the Caribbean or in the world. Then we have 4 swim-up junior suites. And often swim-up rooms are created to create added value for rooms somewhere. In our cases, because they're not very large, they're at the bottom of the main building, but they are one of very few swim-ups that you find that have really nice ocean views. They face the sunset, so they face the Caribbean. So that adds value with them, and they have a very, very large patio. And then we have the entry-level Sunset Ocean View Junior Suites. Again, there's only 13 of them, and everything at the hotel is ocean view. I mean, every room, the gym, the spa, the restaurants, the pool bar. The jacuzzis in the rooms are built so that they have ocean view in almost every single case, and so do also the entry-level Sunset Ocean View Junior Suites. All the accommodations have the standard features. You know, they have a double vanity, a rain shower, a safe, a cable TV, free Wi-Fi throughout the hotel, king-size beds, and a patio, balcony, of course. I worked for a long time for the Caribbean's leading all-inclusive company. And so when we opened up, I wanted to create a traditional resort where my friends can come for a cup of coffee or just come for a sunset cocktail and so on. But even before we opened up, a lot of my friends in the travel trade would say, Conrad, can you quote that also all-inclusive? And so what happened is, even before we opened up, we decided to offer also an all-inclusive option. And we would like to refer to it as the unconditional all-inclusive. We don't try to upsell. We don't try to get you to eat a certain meal with a certain wine. We really want to ensure that the all-inclusive promise does not break down after the bellman said, hello and welcome to Calabash Cove. If you'd like to buy a bottle of wine, it's available, but we include the first 24 bottles of wine. Buy the bottle with your meal, breakfast, lunch, or dinner. If you'd like to have a bottle of Prosecco for breakfast, so be it. You know, if you're celebrating something, if you just like the champagne for a breakfast, it's available. Or lobster season, like lobster season in St. Lucia started in August now and goes usually until the end of February. During lobster season, we will include a lobster dish daily that you can have also for lunch and dinner, should you wish to do so. All our meals are prepared fresh. We don't have any kind of buffets as such. Everything is a la carte, and that applies for the pool bar, the main restaurant, the Windsor restaurant, as well as if you happen to have a snack on the beach or if you have a drink on the beach with something to eat. There's live music in the evening at the Windsor restaurant. It's at a level where you can still talk, so you don't have to compete with the band if you want to have a conversation. Changes every night. It ranges from a steel band to a piano player and small bands, of course. We usually would have about less than half or about half our guests in the winter months to all-inclusive. In summer, it would be more. But what has happened because of the COVID regulations, and for a while it was very, very limited in what one could do in terms of going out for dinner and so on. This year we had a lot more all-inclusive guests, of course. But now that people can be vaccinated, they can participate in everything St. Lucia has to offer. They can even rent a car and go about anytime they want. If people are not vaccinated, it's a little more restricting, and they have to go with certain certified outfits and certain times and so on. But you know, since COVID is still around, and it's probably going to be around for a little longer, we do what many hotels do. We offer free antigen tests if people stay with us for 7 nights or longer. They're done right at the resort, of course, and the result is emailed to them on the same day. And we also have a guarantee: should you test positive while you're on vacation with us, we would also put you up for free for up to 14 nights, so that you're comfortable, don't have to worry until you test negative again and you're free to go home. Most of our guests are traditionally the ones that go out. Even if they book the all-inclusive, they will go out and explore St. Lucia. Either we offer them guidance through our tour desk, through the concierge, or they just explore on their own. And then they will go, and very popular is Piton hikes. Who would have thought 10 years ago that so many people want to climb the Piton, or whale watching, or looking for dolphins. St. Lucia has about, I think, 2,000 dolphins or so that live around the coast year round. During COVID now, it's been run several times, even in the Rodney Bay Marina, because there was little boat traffic. We want to also make sure that people can book with confidence, especially now there's talk again about the Delta variant. So regular reservations are refundable. You can cancel 14 days before without penalty. And if you have to cancel for COVID-related reasons, like either you test positive or somebody else, you can even do so 3 days before, or you arrive at the hotel. That's just to make it easier for people and don't have to worry what if when they book a vacation with us. You know, we do weddings, but everything we do is individual. We'll never do more than one wedding on any one day. So if people decide to get married with us, it's always a very individual affair. They can pick wherever it is. If it's the boardwalk, the beach, their own patio, if they want to, because they're so large, or the gazebo in the garden, we will arrange it. And then when the bride goes for lunch or dinner, she'll be the only one that day in the hotel. And we won't do any more weddings on any day. That's really it. I mean, we had, funny enough, the best summer we ever had. Quite surprising to us that North Americans were able to travel and kept the hotel very, very busy. So we can't really complain. We hope it comes to an end soon, that we can welcome more British travelers to our shores. They are the first ones here. We have the first Swiss and Brits here staying with us. And obviously we're taking a lot more bookings all of a sudden. So we hope we're there. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Conrad. Can you show us the view? Can you spin us around and show us the view from the room? You know, you knew okay. I was going to ask.
Well, I mean, I closed the door because I decided to have an air conditioning. So let me open it.
Don't blame you.
Let me just see if I can close the chat. Yeah, I mean, we're lucky. We're really, really close. I mean, down here is the Caribbean. It's wow. Very, very bright. I'm not sure what you can see here. It's one of the cottages. One of the reasons why I can't see it now because it's so bright, but it's one of the reasons why I did not want to be out here, because it's just a beautiful, warm Caribbean morning again. So
stunning.
But you know, it's we don't appreciate the ocean view as much as our guests do, because it's from everywhere, right? And people sometimes worry, is it really ocean view? Can I really see the sunset from my room? But you don't have to crane your neck in any one of the rooms. It's just there, right? You go on the treadmill and you can watch the sunset if you decide to do so.
Yeah, no, it's amazing. And thank you as always, Conrad, for the comprehensive discussion on the hotel. We had a couple of questions that had come up in chat. I know one of them, she was asking about February. Yeah, Jen has got clients interested in February, looking forward to updating them on all the COVID measures you have too. So good luck, Jen, go and get that booking.
And there was a question about the swim ups too that I answered in the chat.
Yeah, how many?
But I always feel a little bit at a disadvantage when I deal with these salespeople there, right? If I talk to Luke and Lauren, that's what they do for a living. I'm just a little hotelier. You know, I'm living my dream in the Caribbean with 26 rooms, and that's what I do. And unfortunately, they have to do little sales. So it's nice to have so many travel professionals with us. And thank you for the kind comments that some of you put into the chat. We think Calabash Cove is a very, very special place. Very old-fashioned in many ways. It's not for everybody. It's a very acquired taste. But we go for the whole year without a complaint, right? I mean, that sums it up. Or go to TripAdvisor. It's just what we do. You know, we know our guests. We talk to them every day. We know them by name. They know us. And we can do things that you can't do. And I cannot do half the things that other hotels can do. It's a good thing. So there's a choice, and St. Lucia in particular has a lot of choice in product. I'm surprised Lauren didn't talk about her new hotel in St. Lucia.
I know.
You forgot, huh?
I keep forgetting that it's public knowledge now. I keep forgetting that everyone knows. But yeah, so I'm going to be your neighbour. So I'm super excited. I love St. Lucia, and I'm one of the crazy ones that does climb the pitons. So I can't wait.
It was very funny because I had some travel agents staying with me, and they had a reservation to go over there a couple of months ago. And they came and said, Conrad, can we stay a little longer? Because they just called us that they're being sold and they're not accepting any more travel agents, right? So I thought, wow, that was interesting.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I don't blame them. Don't blame them.
So, no, St. Lucia is a very special place. And the hotel you got there is not very large, so it's probably not your typical place. And it's in Marigot Bay, so you should be fine. Yeah.
It's going to be amazing. Yeah, it's going to be a Zoetry, so it's going to be very intimate, and yeah, it's a beautiful, beautiful hotel. So we're very lucky. I'm very excited.
Oh, see, you heard it here first. This is new for me. I love it. A gossip on the webinar. I think all of your questions have been answered because I think you did. I think Neil's put a couple of questions in. He's also asked if you're hiring, because it sounds like the dream job for him. So just in case you are, just just throwing it out there. Lauren, Neil's just asked, what is the name of the former hotel now called Zoetry? Breaking news, hashtag.
It's Marigot Bay.
Okay, perfect.
Zoetry Marigot Bay.
Super, brilliant. So yeah, all of your questions have been answered, Conrad. So every single person that's on this webinar today has been entered into the prize draw. So we'll do the spin to win tomorrow. So we've just got a couple of questions to ask you, because I just like to do this. I like to be mean and just make sure that you've all been listening. So Conrad, seeing as you're on the screen first, I didn't pre-warn you of this, but do you have a question that you can ask that you covered in your presentation? And literally what we do is everybody while I talk, you can think about one. We're going to chat.
It's easy. I mean, that's easy. I worked for 20 years for Sandals, so that happens all the time. What's the name? Okay. What do we refer to as our all-inclusive?
What's the name of it? Okay, everybody go to chat. Okay. Yes.
Carol got it right away. Yeah.
It's spinning now. Of course. So Eva, you as the first person, it's unconditional. That's correct?
Yep, that's it.
Super. Okay, Lauren.
Yes. I'm desperately trying to think. I was supposed to think of one earlier, I know, but I'm like, oh, put me on the spot. My question is going to be, which of our brands is perfect for honeymooners and couples?
Oh yeah, you see, I think it could be one of two. Okay,
yeah, so maybe that's a bit mean.
Okay, so the first answer we've got is Carol, who said secrets. The second one we've got is Fiona, that said Zoetry.
Well, I was saying secrets, to be honest. That's the one that we always say is very romantic and perfect for couples and honeymooners, but I suppose there is an argument that Zoetry is very romantic and good for couples and honeymooners as well, so maybe that's a bit mean.
Okay, but yeah, Carol got the first one and it was what you wanted anyway, so that's good. So Carol, you've been entered 10 times. And last but not least, we've got Luke.
Hello, my question is, I mentioned an area where all the restaurants are in. What was it called? Well, I was quick.
Okay, we've got Crave,
Yep.
Kathleen or Kathy. You as the first person. Right.
Well done, guys.
Super. Okay, so I'll do the spin to win and I'll announce it tomorrow on Facebook along with the luxury webinar we did yesterday. So a massive thank you. Thank you to Conrad. I know you battled with the traffic this morning. Thank you to Lauren. Thank you to Luke. And just remember, guys, these hotels have been supporting you. They're trade friendly. They want your business. They want to work with you. So keep sending them the bookings. So a massive thank you. And thank you all. We will see you all next week. Thanks, guys.
See you.
Thanks so much. Bye,
Bye.
everyone.
Bye. Bye. Have a good week.
You too, Conrad. Thank you. Thanks for your
See you,
time.
See you on
Conrad.
the beach. See you on the beach. Yeah? See you on the beach.
Bye. Yeah, see you in St. Lucia.
I'm coming down. Have you seen where my backdrop is?
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
I'm here.
Yeah, I saw it, man.
I'm
Pretty
coming
good.
down. Get the champagne on.
Hey, ready. And Lauren, come by, huh? Come by for a drink.
Yeah,
I know they don't allow
definitely.
you out when you're there because it's always work. But
Yeah.
if you're there, come by. It's not that far.
Exactly.
Definitely.
We're all friends. All friends.
All friends,
Yeah.
yeah. See you in St. Lucia.
See you.
All right, guys.
Good luck.
Bye. Bye.
Bye. Bye.
See you.
See you.